Stop living your life for others. Heard what I said? Your life. That means it's your life. So no one can tell you what to do. No one besides you, yourself, and I mean, you yourself and yourself can tell you yourself what to do with your life. So if someone comes and tell you what to do with your life, then that's not your life. So stop living your life based on what other people think because I have realized, like, for the past 24 years of my life, I've realized that I've only lived my life based on what people think. And it was until I said, okay, Stacey, like, this is your life. So why are you allowing so and so to detect your life? Because this is basically your life. You only have like one life. So why should I waste that one life based on what other people think? Because let me tell you one thing, if there's this one thing that no one told you, live your life. Because at the end of the day, if you try to please so and so, let's say like today you pleased this person, today you please this person, then today you please the next person, like you are never ever going to please anyone in your life if no one told you this. Because like everyone will always have different opinions. So if you like a people pleaser, just throw it in the bin and leave it in the past because at the end of the day, this is your life. And even if you try to please everyone, no one will ever be satisfied. So at the end of the day, your peace of mind isn't on its place and you end up being overwhelmed and depressed because you didn't please this person, you didn't please so and so. So start living your life because no one absolutely cares. That's the hardest truth. Like, no one absolutely gives a shit because you are the CEO of your life. So the moment that you allow someone to detect your life, that means it's not your life. Your life is now belonging to that person. So do not allow anyone to detect your life, even if it's your parents or what. I don't give an F about it. Like, it is your life. Your parents lived their life. Now it's your time to live your life. So do not allow anyone to detect your life just because they feel like they are obligated to detect your life because they gave birth to you. Like, it's absolutely your life. They live their life, so not like it's your life. Because the way that I view it is like the moment that I allow someone to detect my life is like they are controlling my life. I'm not taking like full control of my life. It's like they are controlling my life, of which is not supposed to be that way. Because before you know it, you will realize that you wasted your life listening to other people's opinion and not like really listening to yourself. It was until like 24 years that I said, oh, like Stacey, the years are flying and I have been listening to people all my life. Like, when did I ever listen to myself? And this is where like the concept of self-discovery came. I started loving myself more, like started loving myself. That is when I started knowing myself more. And yeah, just like self-discovery helped me like to stop caring about what other people think because at the end of the day, I spend most of my times by myself. So that means like the person that I spend a lot of time with is by myself. So I need to please myself first before pleasing someone. I know like this sounds selfish, but listen to yourself first and reward yourself first before rewarding other people because I was that person that like I need to please other people before listening to my own body, even if it meant that I had to go against myself, go against how my body feels. I mean, even if it meant hating myself in the process, I would still try to please so and so. And at the end of the day, that person doesn't appreciate me. So, like, at the end of the day, it's not like really important for you to be pleasing so and so because people are people and people change. So like what I want you to do, I know like this is like really selfless, but like try to not do something that you always do for that one person. Like try to do that one thing for yourself and not for other people, because you deserve it. That's the only way you are going to learn how not to care about others and care about yourself first. So basically, how you are going to not care about what other people think, care about yourself first before caring about other people, because at the end of the day, people change. And as I said before, the person that you spend most of your time with is yourself. So you need to learn yourself first, and you need to take care of yourself first, because you spend most of your time by yourself. So yeah, stop caring about what other people think, because life is too short to care what about other people think, because time really moves, and before you know it, you will regret why you actually cared about people, and just live your life.